What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about how to prevent from getting ghosted. All right, first thing y'all guys need to know about getting ghosted is there's literally nothing you can do to prevent it. All right, as I'm going over this list of things that you can do, you'll quickly realize that some of it uh, actually contradicts some of the other stuff. So right off the bat, it lets you know right off the bat that you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Okay, guys? So I never worry about a woman ghosting me. This is where the abundance mindset and all that type of stuff come into play. I don't have time to worry about whether a woman is going to ghost me or something. But these are some proactive measures you can take. All right. Number one, kill a boyfriend. That's right, guys. The number one reason most of you guys will ever get ghosted in your life is because the boyfriend or the ex has come back into the picture. It could have been him calling her, or maybe she started missing him and she called him. It don't really matter. All that does matter is that when a woman is attached to a dude before you, it's a good chance that if she's still attached to him when you meet her and he comes into the picture, or she just breaks, right? She just gives in and she just misses him and call him first, she will ghost you. How do I know this? I used to ghost girls when me and my ex years ago, the girl that I used to live with, when we would get back together, I would just ghost girls. And the reason why I would do that is because I just didn't have the heart to tell girls that I probably had been dating for a month that me and my girl has gotten back together. So that's why the woman will ghost you, because when you met her, she was single, you was building something, maybe y'all was dating for a month or so. She could tell you was catching feelings or liking her, and maybe she was liking you a little bit too, but there's a bigger connection with her ex, okay? And so she doesn't really know what to say to you. So she's trying to avoid the conflict, right? It's not like she's gonna call you and say, hey, me and my ex got together, and you're gonna say, oh, okay, well, I wish y'all the best. No, you're gonna go with the, oh, you going back? Oh, so what's making things different this time? It's gonna be some bullshit that you really don't wanna deal with, right? And so she just ghosts you, just cut communication, and know you'll figure it out eventually, all right? So that's gonna be the number one. Obviously, you don't go and kill the boyfriend. I'm joking. But the point being is, you can't stop that. So right off the bat, it lets you know it's something you should not worry about. You have no control over, period. And when you meet a woman that you know, if it comes up, she might ask you how long you've been single. Then you ask her, and she say, "Oh, I've been single 2 months or whatever." Everybody swears, "Oh, I'm past him. You know, I'm over that." Everybody claims that, right? Because, you know, sometimes you'll say, oh, only a month or two. Oh, y'all might still get back together. What does everybody always say? That's over with. That's over with. I ain't never going back to that. That's what everybody says. The next thing you know, your ass is back together. Okay, guys? So that one alone, I can almost, if I had to make a guess, I would probably guess that that's probably at least 70% of why you get ghosted. It's probably got something to do with some fucking ex, which you have no control over. So you, right off the bat, you shouldn't even worry about it, guys. Whenever I have a girl ghost me or something, that's usually why I think she ghosts me. And and so let me explain. That's how my ego thinks, right? That's how when you're a high value man, that's how your ego thinks. You don't think that it's something you did. You think like, oh, it had to be the ex, right? Like sometimes, like when I set dates with girls and stuff like that, and they don't respond, like I say, hey, meet me here at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., and they don't respond, I immediately say, oh, she must didn't like the spot that I sent. She must think I'm finna take her ass somewhere fancy. Like, that's just the way I think. I never think it's me directly. I always think, oh, it must was the spot I was suggesting. And so with the girl, I always thinks that it's not me. It must be an ex came back in the picture. That's how I just always think. Sometimes it could be me, but that's just how I always think, guys. All right. And I think that's a good way of thinking. That's a confidence thing. Because if you get ghosted and you start thinking something wrong with you, see, now you finna start building insecurities. Do y'all guys get that? When you start doubting yourself, now you start getting insecurities. And what can happen is on the next girl you date, and you can start all projecting she might ghost you too. You see what I'm saying, guys? So it's best to always think that X did come back into the picture, because you don't want to start building these self-doubts into yourself that it's something about you. This is when you start looking in the mirror and you start finding shit wrong with yourself. All right? If you have a couple of girls ghost you and stuff like that, and you all immediately go to doubting yourself, this is when you start looking in the mirror and start looking at your forehead and thinking it's a little too big, or you start looking at your nose and you start thinking it's a little too big, or you start looking at your eyes and think they're a little too big. You start finding shit wrong with a couple of rejections. And this is the key to how you handle rejections, guys. I always think that it's something else, not me. That's when I go up to a woman and she rejects me, I immediately think to myself, oh, well, maybe it's just a bad day, or maybe I'm just not her preference. I never think it's something wrong with me particularly. I always think it's something with the woman's preferences, or maybe she's just in a bad mood. And that's the same way I handle ghosting. If a woman ever ghosts me or something and I never hear from them again, I immediately just say, well, more than likely the boyfriend came into the picture. And that's very important, guys. This is what separates the Kobe Bryants and the Michael Jordan. If you ever wonder how they can go out and have a very bad game and then they can come right back, it's because they leave it to that game. They don't think, oh, I'm losing it or nothing like that. They think like, okay, it was a particular way they was guarding me, or maybe I just had a off shooting day, but they never think it's them particularly, which is very important for confidence, guys. So never take it personally. Number 2, improve your bedroom skills. So guys, y'all must know that some women have a come or else policy. In other words, if you can't make them come, they not gonna fuck with you. It's just that simple. Some women are big on making them come. And they feel like if you can't do that, they have no reason to deal with you. So you have to improve your bedroom skills. It's just are all women like that? No, but every now and then you're gonna run across these women that if you ain't, and some of it's gonna be out your hand, right? Some women want a man that's 9 inches or better, and that's regardless of how good your foreplay is. Some women want a man that's 9-10 inches, and there ain't nothing you could do about that. You can't see stuff like that. You can't worry about. But you got these women out here that they only want to deal with very well endowed men. Can you do something about that? No. All right. What you can do is improve your foreplay. Try to build a better connection. All right, and improve your stamina. Okay, guys, your endurance. Those are the only things that you can control. How big you are is nothing you can do about that. So the point, this goes more to my point about why you got to be in abundance. You could do nothing about a girl going back to her ex, and you could do nothing about how big you are. Okay, guys? So what you can do is improve your endurance, your stamina, improve your connection, which means that she can climax easier because there's that connection. Okay, guys? Little stuff like that. Those are the things in your foreplay. Those are the things that you do control. All right, but that's just another reason why you have to be in such an abundance. Y'all guys got to stop taking this stuff personally. Sometimes you can be very well endowed and do all this type of stuff, and you just don't stroke her the way she likes being stroked. There's nothing you can do about that. And some women will just flat out ghost you if they don't like you in the bed. I'm just telling y'all guys the truth. Some women would just flat out, he suck in bed, I don't have nothing to do with him. Next, guys, be the highest value male you can possibly be. Hypergamy is cutthroat, guys. It's very cutthroat. And so this is the way it usually works. A woman usually only entertains her two top prospects, right? That's usually the way it works. All right, and everybody else that she entertains outside those 2 guys. And let's say you are in those 2 guys when she meets you. But then let's say she meets another guy that's higher value to her than you. She'll ghost your ass. She will flat out ghost you. So let's just hypothetically say she got you, and another guy that she's her top two prospects. Let's say you make 300 grand. Let's say he makes 400 grand a year. Let's say she meets another guy, whatever, and she estimates, because she don't know, right? She estimates that he makes about 600 grand a year, right? That's just for the purpose of this saying y'all got pretty much kind of the same kind of personality and the same kind of sex appeal, right? Let's just theoretically say that y'all both of y'all are pretty cool, chill dudes that got some game. We're kind of same person, whatever. All right. Because the reason that's important for me to say, because I'm not saying a woman that likes you more personality wise would just discard you because the dude makes more money than you. But let's just hypothetically say she meets a guy that's pretty much on the same level as you as charisma wise, but he makes 500 and you makes 300, and she estimates that. She would just blow you off cold turkey. That she would just discard you like nothing because of hypergamy. So that is something else you have no control over. You have no control over how many guys that have a higher value than you that she meets. You have no control over that. That's another reason why you can't worry about it. It's going to happen. Okay, no matter what you make. If you make $1 million a year, what if she meet a couple of guys that Fortune 500 CEOs and stuff? You just don't never know. And she'll just blow you off with no problem. Okay, guys? But the only thing you can control is just to be the highest value man you can be. That's all you got control over. And that reduces the chances of her just ghosting you. Next, be fun to be around. A lot of you guys don't don't grasp this concept that women get bored easily. And if you're not fun doesn't mean expensive. Fun could be going for a free hike in the hills or something. Just fun. And you fuck her right down the hills. Just be fun. Don't be boring. You could be boring taking a woman to expensive restaurants. You see what I'm saying? Because it's regular. You just do the same thing. You just go to nice restaurants. Do some adventure. It ain't always got to be a $200 steak dinner. So a lot of you guys don't grasp that just because you spending money that you still boring. You probably be better off spending no money thinking some adventurous things to do than, oh, I'm finna take my girl to this expensive spot. I'm finna take my girl to that expensive spot. No, I'll just say this right now, guys. You'll be better off taking a woman to a cheap, adventurous spot than you would an expensive steak dinner spot. Let me just put it like that. And have sex in strange places sometimes. Just be fun. Mix it up. Do I gotta write you a motherfucking pamphlet for you to figure this shit out? Be creative. Next, guys, be on your purpose. So let me ask y'all guys something, right? If all you guys who ever been ghosted by a woman, I want you to just ask yourself this. If you was getting ready for the NBA draft and you were an NBA first round prospect, you think you would have got ghosted if she knew about that? Let me ask y'all something. When was the last time y'all think Kevin Durant got ghosted? I ain't saying won't no woman, leave him, but ghosted. Like he ain't got no value. How many of y'all guys think that happened to him? How about Kyrie Irving? I know he went through some shit with the girl or whatever. And that's just women just going, I don't care who you are. You could be Bill Gates. Women have found another rich dude, but he ain't get ghosted. You see the difference? You see the difference? Ghosted is like you nothing. Like you have no value to me. Like nothing. I ain't saying if you own your purpose, a woman won't leave you. Hell yeah, she'll leave you. I can tell you that. Anyway, shit, I don't give a damn if you Warren Buffett. A woman will leave your ass, but a woman ain't gonna ghost you like you have no value. So just being on your purpose, guys. I want y'all, if you had your own business and it was making $2 million a year, you think you're getting ghosted? You think if you drove a Rolls Royce, I'm just taking this on the aspect, all you guys are confident. Because if you guys have insecurities, it cancels out all that. You see what I'm saying? Insecurities cancels out everything. Because if you're insecure, it makes you socially awkward. It just everything. If you can't conquer your insecurities, everything else you do is just negated. It's like being high value, superficial high value, which means having all your shit together. It's like insecurities just swallow all of it. It's just like if you can't, most of you guys becoming high value will kill your insecurities. But for some guys, it still won't do nothing. And so for all you guys wondering why that is, because some guys just can't get over their insecurities no matter what they do. They refuse to accept it. One 5'5" guy thinks he's the king of the universe, and another 5'5" guy thinks he's he the shit of the earth. It's just amazing how your perception of something makes you who you are. But being on your purpose, guys, a woman, hypergamy says she wants to see how this gonna turn out. I'm not saying don't put words in my mouth and say just because you're on your purpose, you won't get dumped or a woman won't leave you. I'm just saying your ass won't get ghosted. She will at least give you the respect of leaving you right. She'll send you a text message. she ain't gonna just ghost you. She'll at least send you a text message. All right? So you at least get that respect. Next, guys, don't expect much when you meet women on vacations and in clubs and stuff like that. So a lot of you guys got to understand that when you meet women at clubs or vacation and stuff like that, and you sleep with these women, you got to understand that a lot of the times it was just for that scenario in that frame. She didn't really want more. She was just being a slut that particular night, and you were the hottest thing or on vacation or whatever. And that's what it was. If you go out and you meet women on vacations and you want to think you're going to carry on some long distance or something, I get these emails all the fucking time too, guys. I get these long distance to things was going right and then things fizzled out. I get these all the time. When you meet women at the clubs or vacation and stuff, do not expect much from them. Okay, the women are just living in the moment. I'm not saying that it can't grow into something. I'm just saying don't expect nothing. And to be quite frank with y'all guys, just to put y'all on game, I don't expect much when I'm dealing with women, period. Period. I don't care if I meet at church. Just me knowing the female psychology and the way they are, I just don't expect much from them at all. Even the girls I got steady in my rotation right now, and I've been dating them all for a few months. Would I be surprised if they just all of a sudden, one of them just all of a sudden ghosted me? No. Nothing a woman does surprise me. A lot of you guys are probably going to get ghosted once Christmas passed. I done had homeboys, it never happened to me, but I have had a couple of homeboys that once Christmas passed and the girl got their gifts, they got ghosted. Seriously. Nothing a woman does surprises me. So whether I meet a woman on vacation or the club or church or Whole Foods, it really don't matter to me. Nothing a woman does surprise me no more. That's part of living my red pill truth. I don't expect much from women, period. Next, guys, you're a Chad or a Tyrone to her. That just basically means, guys, you are very attractive to her, but you have very little else to offer her. All right. It doesn't mean that you don't make money. It just means personality-wise, or it could mean money, whatever. But whatever the reason is, she finds you very hot, but pretty much nothing else about you turns her on. You just was hot. You're a Chad or a Tyrone. You just a stud for her. And the hard, making this list, the number one thing you guys gonna have to take from this, guys, is y'all guys just gonna have to understand that women these days, well, it's been going on a while. I think y'all guys just think women just started being sluts, 5 years ago or 10 years ago when social media blew up. But women been sluts like this since I was young, guys. One of the issues I used to have with women back in the day, me and my friends you have with women back in the day, was we were just surprised at how, careless they was about casually dating men and sleeping with men. So if you're a Chad or a Tyrone to one, that means she found you very attractive. And that means that she might have even, you might have even been good to her in bed. But if you can't stimulate some women mentally, whatever, if you can't, they don't want to deal with you regardless. Now, some women will keep you around as a maintenance man, but some women won't. They'll just keep it to a fling. All right, guys? So if a woman finds you very, very attractive, but not much left, she just probably wanted to see what you How you have sex? She just want to have sex with you one time. That's it. She didn't want nothing else from you. All right, next, guys. Don't meet girls who have boyfriends. I ain't say the boyfriend came back into the picture. I'm talking about she got a boyfriend right now, and she cheating on him. You gonna have those girls out there. I had one. This is a long time ago, but and I still had some simp ways. I wouldn't say a simp. Let's say some beta ways, right? So I had sex with the girl. I met her in the club, had sex with the girl, and then I told her to hit me or text me or something when she got home. She didn't, so I called her, right? About an hour later, should have took about 20 minutes to get home. Called her, right? And she didn't answer the phone. She texted me back. I knew then exactly what that was. She had a boyfriend. More than likely, she lived with him. Do y'all guys get that? So you guys got to understand, this is why I tell you, it's nothing you can do about it. Now, she didn't ghost me. She obviously responded to the text. But the point being is, she could have very easily not have, because she had a boyfriend. That's the situation with that. So it's literally nothing you can do, because women cheat. Women cheat more than men. And they can do it more easily because men don't require a lot of their time and attention. See, when you meet a woman, a lot of women require dates and you spending time with them for them to sleep with you. A man don't require that. If you're a dude and the woman just want to come over and fuck, you cool with that. Women don't operate that way. They want some kind of time or something. You gonna either give her some time and attention, or you gonna be paying some bills. It's gonna be either one or the other. It's no way you just gonna be coming over there dropping off dick unless you just really good in bed to her. Unless you just really, really, really good in bed and you can make her come pretty much on the regularly. All right? If you can make her come all the time and stuff like that, then yes. But theoretically, guys, if you aren't spending a lot of time, giving a lot of women a lot of your time and attention, you're going to either be paying some bills or something or be very good in bed. So we can't cheat like women. Women can cheat way easier than we can because we don't require the amount of time and attention that they do. So if you meet a woman with a boyfriend, she might ghost you. Next, guys, don't meet sluts. What we talk about all the time, women being in a slut phase. We talk about it, it's very prominent in the red pill community about women being in a fun stage. If you meet a woman, and I just met one, this is probably about 2 months ago, met her online, out with her, come to find out she got a popular Instagram page and she got an OnlyFans, right? And we talking about all this, that, and the other. I bring her home, I fuck her the next night. She did call me 2 days later, by 4 in the morning when she leaving the strip club. Just a thought. Let's just be honest, a thought, right? And then I told her, hey, I don't never be up that late. And she just ghosted me after that. So I fucked that up by telling her that. So what does that tell y'all guys? She wants some guy that she can leave these clubs and strip clubs at 4, 5 in the morning and come fuck. That's what she wants. And when I told her I'm never up that time of the morning or time of the night, oh, I'm just an old fuddy-duddy to her. So she ain't never responded to my next text. Y'all guys see that? So what she's looking for is after she leaves these strip clubs, she may even be a stripper for all I fucking know, right? But what she want to do is when she leaves them, she wants to be able to hit some dude up and get some dick. There ain't no way in the hell I'm going to be up at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning for your ass to come fuck me. I may can do it here and there, but there's no way in hell I'm going to do it on a consistent basis. And she ghosted me for it. But she's just in her fun stage. That girl probably, I wouldn't be surprised if that girl sleeps with 100 guys a year right now. Oh, she's real. She got a lot of thottish behavior. Feminine, very feminine and fun to be around, surprisingly. But you could tell that she's thotting right now. When you looking for dudes to come over their house at 4 in the morning to fuck after you leaving strip clubs, oh, you doing some serious hoeing. And I bet she found somebody to fill that spot very easily. I'm just not living that lifestyle right now, guys, where I'm out clubbing and partying every night. She would have been a girl. You know who she's for? She's for the guy that clubs 5 nights out the week and he's coming home at 4 and they can hit each other up and just go fuck. That's what she is. Next, guys, don't send off boyfriend friend vibes. So when you make a girl, when you come across as though you're looking for something more than just casual sex, you guys have to go into these things with the mindset that the woman is not expecting nothing serious. You always best coming from, I'm gonna tell y'all guys something. Even if the woman is looking for something serious, you still better off sending that vibe because it says that I'm happy being single. When you send off boyfriend vibes, even if she's looking for a boyfriend, it sends off these needy vibes that I'm lonely and I need a girlfriend. You don't want to send those, you don't even want to send those vibes off to women who are looking for boyfriends. Because it comes across like you don't have a lot of options. A man who has a lot of options never sends off boyfriend vibes. He always just seems like he want to take his time on everything. Like, let's not rush, because he's trying to weigh all his options. It's supposed to be the woman pushing you for the relationship. Always. I don't care where you meet a woman at or who you think she is, even if she's looking for a boyfriend. If you think I'm lying, ask one of these guys over here who has been with a girl that wanted a boyfriend, and then they acted like they wanted a girlfriend, and watch how fast the woman got turned off. That's because although the woman wants a boyfriend, she wants a guy she had to win over. She don't want a guy who's actively looking for a relationship. It doesn't scream high value. Do y'all guys understand that? So that's even for the girl that wants a boyfriend. When you do it with a girl that's definitely not even looking for that shit, you definitely gonna run her off because she already know where this is headed. She knows she's not ready for it. She'll ghost you because she don't even want to deal with it. She's just having fun. Ways you send out the boyfriend vibe, guys, is when you like send texts on like how your day going and stuff like that. Trying to see her too much too soon. All right, instead of just seeing her once a week until she asks you for more time and stuff like that. You took her out on Saturday, and Saturday night you was like, hey, how about you come back over Monday? No, little shit like that. Those are boyfriend vibes, and you will run her off doing that. And the last one, guys, be perfect. That's right, guys. So some women are so insecure that the fact that they're afraid of getting attached to you will cause them to ghost you. So if you're too perfect for them, right, and they could tell that they might catch feelings for you, they will ghost you because that's not what they want to do. Most time, guys, these women are carrying baggage from a previous relationship where maybe they got hurt or something like that, and they just don't want to get right back into it, and they see that you have all the characteristics of a guy that they can fall for, they'll ghost you. What does that tell you? That one alone lets you know that there's nothing you can do to prevent from being ghosted. Nothing. The fact that you can be too perfect, you're too right. So when you go out here and meet these women, even if you're doing everything right and she start catching feelings for you, or you too cool, or you too charismatic, or you too good in bed, she'll pull back. A lot of you guys don't even understand that sometimes this is why women pull back. Because they're afraid of getting attached to you. This is why I tell you guys, y'all guys have to go into this open mindset of just being in abundance, and you can't really value what women do. Women are all over the place. The best thing I learned about women, guys, is you're not going to keep them all. You're not going to sleep with them all. That's been my major breakthrough, is just learning how to take losses. Case in point, with me, this is just this Saturday, right? Met a girl for brunch, right? She got home, said, hey, I had a good time, blah, blah, blah. Boom. Said, oh, cool, all right. So I told her Saturday, I said, when she hit me up like that, hit me up the next day, I was like, well, hey, how about we hang out on Tuesday? Because I knew I wasn't going to be able to hang out with her this weekend. So I said, how about hang out Tuesday? Texted this morning to set a date, nothing. Do y'all guys think I'm finna email other dating coach trying to figure out? I don't expect anything from women. I'm not surprised at all. And I just use that for myself for an example. Just talk to the girl. Just talk to the girl. Had a good date. Just talk to her. She hit me up, acting like, pretty much showing high interest. Said, hey, let's hang out and get some drinks Tuesday. Text her this morning. Nothing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check now while I'm on here. Nope, still nothing. The best thing about me now, opposed to me, say that would have happened 20 years ago, because I ain't really expected nothing from women about the last at least 12, 13 years. I really ain't expect too much from women. The only difference between me now and when I was 20 is that I would have went to pondering my head trying to figure out what steps I did wrong. I literally expect nothing from women these days. I'm not surprised at one bit. That's why I always have a backup plan. Literally nothing a woman does. I wouldn't even be surprised if one of my girls that's regularly in my rotation go to counseling on Friday or Saturday. Would I be surprised? Nope. Nothing women do these days surprise me. Nothing. They all over the fucking place. And that's the best way to carry yourself with women. Don't let nothing they do surprise you. A girl will suck you up Saturday night, blow you up Sunday, and then you'll hit her up Tuesday or Wednesday to set a date, and she won't even answer the damn phone no more. And if that's something that still gets under your skin, or you puzzling your head trying to figure out, then you still don't understand women. They all over the fucking place, man. I'm out this motherfucker. I'll get back with you guys later.